day 2 of finding a good PCP deal. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the channel, folks. JD here again. Thank you for your comments from yesterday's video. I've had quite a few suggestions actually. So we're going to get straight into it, and we're going to do what we did yesterday. We're going to find a car, we're going to get a PCP quote from the manufacturer's website, and then we're going to see if we can better it. Suggestions I had, I was going to do the Toyota Yaris GR today, but I'm struggling to find a quote. I don't know whether it's actually not out yet, so we'll save that for another day. But what I am going to do is I had a suggestion for the Seat, I think it was the Ateca FR Sport. So let's go straight in and do a bit of number crunching and see what we can come up with. So the interesting thing, which might be worth talking about today as well, is that there's two different offers on this Ateca, and it's probably across the Seat range, in that they are either offering a 0% deal or they're offering a 3.5% APR deal with a £2,500 deposit contribution. So it'll be interesting to see which works out the cheapest. You know, normally without thinking about it, you'd go, I'll take the 0%. But actually it might work out more beneficial to pay the interest but take the £2,500 deposit contribution. So I've been down here, look, I've already put in Ateca FR Sport. They didn't stipulate what engine size, so I've gone for the 1.5. And you can see here, look, they're saying you can either choose PCP 0% or PCP and deposit contribution. Now, I was playing with this a minute ago, and even though, look, it says PCP 0%, minimum deposit 0, if I change that to 0, it won't let me get a calculation. And it seems that the deposit on the 0% offer seems to need to be a minimum of just over £3,000, I think it was 3,050. So let's run that again. Okay, great. So it's coming up with an annual mileage of 10,000, so that's fine, and we'll do it on 36 months. Now, again, tying in what I was talking about yesterday, look, it's 36 months, but it's 35 equal payments, so that can make a difference. So just remember, as I always say, make sure if it's a 48-month agreement and you're comparing two different deals, make sure they're both the same. Don't have one where it's 47 plus 1 and one where it's 48 plus 1, etc. So this is coming out, look, at a retail cash price of 30,295, 0% APR 459.67 with an optional payment of 11,156. So what I'm going to do is just put these figures into here. So 3295, our deposit is 3,050. They're not giving us anything in this example, so we are financing 27,245. Guaranteed future value was 11,156.40. We'll start it today, so that's August 2021. And the quoted APR is 0. Wish this phone had stopped making a noise. 0, was it? Yes, 0. And it was 35 equal payments. 459.67, 459.67. So that's good. So the spreadsheet's working. Well, it should work when there's no interest. But we've proven that the spreadsheet's working before we do anything else. So 459.67 with a retail price of 32.95. Let's just out of curiosity run some numbers, and let's say actually I'm going to keep the deposit the same to keep it fair, but I'm going to take your 2,500 as well, and I'm going to pay the 3.5 APR. So that comes down to 441.49 versus no 441.49, no deposit, 0. Yeah, you see what I mean? 459.67. Of course it is. That's what it said there. So it is what, 459.67 plays 441.49. So about 15 quid a month cheaper if you pay interest in this particular deal. That's interesting, isn't it? Excuse the pun. Right. So let's now go over to Coast to Coast, and I did that earlier, and I put in no options as yesterday, and they are quoting, look, 26,811. Now again, it's not misleading, but just be aware, look, that this, when you kind of looking at purchase prices and going, wow, that said 30 something, and this is saying 26,811, this does include that £2,500 deposit contribution. So you're only going to get this purchase price if you take the £2,500 deposit contribution and pay 3.5% APR. So what we'll do, look, we'll run this again. So essentially, I'm going to go to the cash price, which is actually 29,311. 29,311, but I'm going to include the 2,500 in the dealer deposit contribution. So we're financing the same money. Okay, so we've gone from 449.49 to 411.90, assuming the guaranteed future value and everything else is the same. So that looks like, I'm going to make sure I've got that right. That sounds too good a saving. 441.49 versus, no, it's right, 29,311. So we've saved £30 a month just by going to Coast. There are others, as I said. Try Drive the Deal, try CarWow, obviously, but you have to kind of subscribe to them and they email you back the offer, so I can't really do that as quickly for these videos. Let's just try it again by taking the 0% option. So that would be 29,311, no deposit, 0% APR. 431.56 versus 2,500 deposit, 431.56, 411. Still £20 a month cheaper if you pay the interest. I never thought I'd say that. Useful. Okay, so that was today's little video. I hope that was useful. Please always do hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet done so. Please feel free to drop me an email if you want a copy of either of the spreadsheets, the EV salary sacrifice spreadsheet or the PCP spreadsheet, which I've just been using today. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it. There's always somebody who gives my videos a thumbs down straight away, which I think is quite amusing. Anyway, until next time, please do keep commenting, give me your suggestions. I think tomorrow's video will be, let's have a look. Tomorrow's video will be, I think, a Mercedes GLA Sport Executive. So stay tuned for that one. I will see you next time. Take care.